Welcome to CEO Insights. I'm Marilyn de Guzman with investingnews.com. I'm speaking with Pete Moorhouse, Managing Director of Basin Energy. Hi, Pete.
Hi, Marilyn. Thanks for having me.
Yes, good to have you. So let's start our conversation with just talking about what's going on with the uranium market, obviously. I want to get your take on what's going on in the market and how that's impacting the trajectory of your business.
Sure, absolutely. What a time to be in uranium. Look, a few of us have been in the sector for a very long time. I've been a uranium exploration geologist for pushing 20 years now, and we're seeing this thematic forming, which is, a lot of us have been saying for quite a while has been coming. We're seeing countries renewing their commitment to nuclear power. We look at the last COP meeting, we had over 20 countries committing to tripling nuclear power by 2050. This is phenomenal. And we think about the lack of investment that we've seen in the explorations phases for uranium over the last decade. It's quite a phenomenal thematic that's coming out. This is accumulating in jurisdictions with a proven production history, becoming an extremely valuable commodity. So what we're seeing is places like the Athabasca Basin, which Basin Energy is positioned, having a renewed interest in exploration, and that's where we are.
Right. And how is your company specifically leveraging this positive outlook, and are you seeing some traction from the investment perspective?
100%. It's been an exceptionally busy few months where we've seen a massive increase in interest in Basin specifically. For those who don't follow the story of Basin, a bit of background. We IPO'd this about 18 months ago. We set out, we're an Australian listing, ASX ticker BSN, specifically to provide the ASX with a uranium pure play exploration company. Now, this was a little bit before some of our competitors, so we had an opportunity to really scour the earth for where do you want to be, what do you want, and what are you looking for. So we went out, we looked for jurisdiction, we looked for explorability, where you can actually explore for these large-scale deposits with a sensible market cap. And that's where we found these opportunities through our joint venture partner, Alaska. So Basin Energy, Eastern Athabasca Basin, shallow targets, positioned with a phenomenal portfolio base. As a microcap company, it's a pretty enticing position.
Yeah. And you've recently done some capital raise, $3.3 million. Can you talk a bit more about that and what the funding is?
Yeah, sure. So we did have a reasonable cash balance before. So we had over 3 at the end of last year. What we really wanted to do was shore up the till here. We've got exploration drilling happening at the moment at our Geeky project. So that is fully funded. We're currently planning about 2,500 meters, but we have the ability to expand on that should we want to for a winter program. We're also doing ground EM at our North Millennium and Marshall projects. We're doing a really proper survey here, detailed survey of an area which has been pretty underexplored. So the capital will go into that. And then we still have enough money to follow up on the best targets that we see at the outcome of this set of programs. So looking at rolling out another drill program in Q3 or Q3.
And, maybe just to expand on that, you've mentioned some of your projects. Could you provide an overview of your projects and what make them compelling?
Yeah, 100%. So most of our work to date has been on the Geeky project. Geeky project is located just outside the Eastern Athabasca Basin, okay? So pretty close to the work that Basin Energy and 92 Energy have done. Phenomenal successes by both companies. What we're looking for there is what we call basement-hosted mineralization. So the style of mineralization that we see at NextGen's prolific Arrow discovery. We believe that this area has got fundamentally the geological credibilities to have similar styles of mineralization, and it has been an overlooked part of the district, so very little work done there. Because of the style of mineralization here, they're nice shallow projects, and because of the lack of exploration, we're starting from a relatively early phase. So, Geeky project, shallow, basement-hosted mineralization. We've done a series of levels of geophysics to start to de-risk this. We did our first phase of drilling last year. We only did 8 holes, just over 2,000 meters of drilling. But in that, phenomenal success from an exploration perspective. What we saw there was big, thick structures. We saw 20, 30, 40 meters of brecciated, altered rocks. And we saw evidence that the brine fluids have been passing through those, the fluids that form these big uranium deposits. So, pretty excited as where that's taken us. We did a follow-up layer of geophysics, so we did some airborne gravity, and now we're drilling that one at the moment. So, Geeky project, that's been the most of the focus. North Millennium and Marshall, this is in the heartland of absolute elephant country, okay? We're 7 Ks just to the north of Cameco majority-owned Millennium deposit, following or looking for extensions of the Millennium mother fault in geological similarities. So that one, we've only really started to push hard on that, but we're doing this ground EM work on it at the moment, and I hope to be able to provide the market an update pretty soon on it.
And the rest, plans for 2024, what's that looking like?
Extremely busy, as with the first few weeks. Look, as I said, we'll finish the drilling off during the winter program. We'll finish the EM off in the winter program. A little bit of a break in the field season, as you in North America are all aware, once we have that melt time. And then we'll be in a position to be able to direct our capital to the best targets in that summer program. I fully expect we'll be wanting to do some more drilling out of the geeky projects. We're very excited about what this moves forward. And I hope to be in a position to be able to advance North Millennium or Marshall, subject to the results of those surveys. So lots of news flow coming, drilling happening now, EM happening now, further money to be able to do more drilling, all in the next six to 8 months. So exciting times.
Yeah. So you've done a pretty good job, summarizing or, providing some overview on your projects and the prospects for these ones. We're at PDAC. You're talking to investors. If you want to summarize, what makes Basin Energy a compelling investment opportunity at the moment.
Sure, absolutely. So relatively early mover for the newcomers. Obviously, there's some incredibly strong uranium explorers in North America here. But we're an ASX-listed company. There is less exposure for the pure play explorers down there. Now, we certainly had an advantage that we did move before quite a few of our competitors. We did see this cycle emerging. With that, we think we've got some of the absolute prime real estate. As I said at the start of this interview, to me, being a uranium geo, it's the fundamentals, it's the right jurisdiction, it's the right geology, and it's being in an explorable district. From the company, we've got a great register, we've got a good shareholder base, we're well funded to be able to move forward and make the most of this emerging phenomenal market.
That's a good summary. Thanks,
Thank you.
Pete. Yeah. Thank you for taking the time and speaking with me today.
No, brilliant. It's certainly great to be here and great to be at PDAC. Thanks.
And thanks everyone for watching. Join us again next time for another engaging conversation on CEO Insight. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates and interviews. See you next time.